This amazing book, Ayahuasca Visions by Luis Eduardo Luna, with art by Pablo Amarengo, has been in my collection for 19 years now, a favorite. First released in 1999, Ayahuasca is a psychedelic shamanic brew made from several ingredients, mainly Banisteriopsis capi, aka the capi vine, and Psychotria viridis, aka chacruna. The admixture of these plants, prepared in a specific fashion, allows one to see beyond our dimension, and this artwork showcases many of the strange visions. They do not make a big deal of it, but there are UFOs in every single painting in this book. Every painting represents a separate experience, a separate session, or a trip as we would put it in North America. You will also see Sasquatch, other cryptids, spirits, mermaids, aliens, and elementals, including a huge snake named Pachacamac. These details are not only based on psychedelic experience, but on thousands of years of oral tradition as well. Ayahuasca translates to the vine of the dead, the origin of ayahuasca. A man died early in his life, and soon he came to his wife in a dream. She was distraught and wanted to talk to him again, so he told her to take cuttings of the vine that grows by his feet, then take leaves from the shrub that grows near his head, to boil these together in a brew. The exact instructions and method of preparation is unknown. However, the concept came through a dream. It seems improbable that a dream could specify the exact chemistry needed to combine one plant that shuts off the stomach with another plant that contains DMT. DMT is not usually orally active. The stomach has monomonoxidase. The capi vine contains an MAOI, a monomonoxidase inhibitor, which turns off your stomach basically, allowing the DMT to work. It seems improbable that a dream could specify the exact chemistry needed to somehow combine one plant that shuts off the stomach, the MAOI, with another plant that contains the DMT. The psychedelic aspect of this is contained in the leaves of the Psychotria viridis, aka chacruna plant, which contain dimethyltryptamine, aka DMT. It just so happens the active analog in magic mushrooms is psilocybin, which metabolizes into psilocin, which is actually 4-hydroxydimethyltryptamine, aka 4-HO-DMT. Nature has given us a key to access the dimensions around us, or melt away the filters that prevent us from perceiving all that surrounds us. Now, our bodies make DMT as well. In fact, human brains make DMT on a daily basis. All humans produce DMT every time we dream, as well as out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and near-death experiences, NDEs. If you can relate to that feeling or experience, the feeling of timelessness, it comes from our pineal gland, a pinecone-shaped gland in our brain that functions as an actual eye. It's light-sensitive, which is photosensitive, and is what we call the third eye. DMT is used sparingly in our body, and it's because we are supposed to have the natural filters that we normally perceive things with. But it is good to squeegee the third eye sometimes, I would say. It's a good way to put it. But there are details within each ayahuasca experience that explain where each alien ship is from. An example, Saturn, the moons of Jupiter, Venus, the Andromeda Galaxy, etc. And what kind of aliens are aboard, what their intentions are, their missions here, and much more. Also, they talk about the spirit realm very often, the creatures that come from within the earth, the beings I should say, and also people that live in the jungles and the forest people. So it's very interesting. Some of these craft look like Vimana. Some of these ships look very Vedic, and I see other Vedic influence. For example, this Naga. Here we see the sky giants. Here we see Sasquatch is a fan of tobacco, it seems. Junior Squatch growing up well. Sky people always present. They all reside in a dimension just above us, 4D, the dimension of all time. Past, present, future, all at once. A dimension easily accessible by DMT, a rare substance that exists in every single one of us, as well as many plants and a few other life forms on this planet. Curanderos in the Amazon have been using this technique for thousands of years now. The number one thing to watch out for are evil curanderos, aka fake shamans, and anyone who attempts to sell ayahuasca. Those who partake in this manner and without respect for the plant teachers are guaranteed to have a bad experience. I won't ruin the book because I highly recommend you read it and also look at it because there's so much in the art. And there is so much more information than I can share here. So it's highly recommended, and it ties into a lot of the stuff that we're interested here on YouTube. Our community on YouTube seems to be on the same page as Ancient Man and Remote Man for that matter. Man that is generally away from our modern society. But some of these ideas are, identical when it comes to extra-dimensional, paranormal, spiritual, the realms beyond us, the unseen world, and the invisible landscape, as Terence McKenna put it.